Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Titans and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
So now into the box is Barry Larkin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now. Popped him up. Barnhart is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now at the plate is Frank Thomas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Darvish starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game. And you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And there's 1 down now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's batting .324. He also has 1 home run. One out, nobody on. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Gwynn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third.
So next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. So to get his day started at the plate, Chipper Jones comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. This is on the ground over the first. Taken in by Votto. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
That is good. The left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here comes the 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and here comes Junior. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. New Mexico is on top here, 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Darvish has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in is Nicholas Castellanos, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in will be Willie McCovey as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground softly towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Craig Biggio digging in now. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, it'll be Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. New Mexico is on top 1-0.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Randy Arozarena. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. One and one, here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing two.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Larkin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he
That's
takes
down.
ball
Ball
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next, it'll be D. Strange Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and here is the big hurt Frank Thomas. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And another foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next up, Chipper Jones. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Looped out toward third. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average player.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
No.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Tony Gwynn.
So stepping in is Tony Gwynn. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. To short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Titans are out on top, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Again, a 1-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And stepping in, Mike Moustakas struck out in his first at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it
Too
comes.
high. Go to first.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, here is Jesse Winker. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Junior looks up, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now it'll be Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last debut. Two out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Darvish pauses and delivers.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Willie McCovey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. One and 2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moustakas onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. Reds out in front, 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
To the plate now, D. Strange Gordon. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Barnhart stands at second with no outs. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And there's 1 away. Babe Ruth, the 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Joey Votto will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. ready with the 2-2.
Down
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, and he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Lucas.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Frank Thomas. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
No.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bullpen and gone. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out. Ready now is Mike Piazza. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the bottom of the sixth. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. No hits to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, man? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next to dig in, Tucker Barnhart. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swinging bunt.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
And now in the box, Tony Gwynn, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Popped him up. Votto moving to his left. 1 away. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. And he fouls this one off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot for Junior, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
At the plate, Willie McCovey slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
So now here is Craig Biggio. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
The batter number 11, shortstop, Barry.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now 6-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Wade Miley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. To the plate now, Roberto Clemente. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Titans on top 6-3. And now here is D. Strange Gordon. He bounced out last time up. Looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. The 3-1. Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And we're awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now to bat, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
He's in there.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Goose Gossage is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Stalkers will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Next to stand in is Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Suarez stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Titans lead it 6-4. Striding forward now is the DH, Frank Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
into the corner and slicing foul. Miley has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball, no.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, third baseman.
Got him to go down swinging there. Frank Thomas goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in next, Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And he popped him up. Suarez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. And now, Nicholas Castellanos. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Rollie Fingers answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Up next is Cincinnati.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In now, Chris Bryant. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Fingers is ready. Here it comes. And a sinker. Cold strike 3 as he's rung up, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 6-4. Art Warren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money in case. Clean up base.
2-1. All even now, 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Willie McCovey.
Ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two and two to stretch Willie McCovey.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the next to bat will be Craig Biggio. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home, and it's fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Arozarena gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now,
and the call's been made, so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Lifted into center field. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next, D. Strange Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
first baseman.
Next
number
up
19.
is Joey Votto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-1 is a ball high and inside.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Reds down to their last strike. Fouled away. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Full count.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Once again, the 3-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
6-4 the outcome today. New Mexico, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Babe Ruth wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Eric Gagne earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden valvulear. Yo siempre por chela se traigo el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Alicia Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd, las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada, es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros, la vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero, aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real, me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal, no existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar, saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear, yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal, y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar, los palos. Los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada, aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real, no me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal, que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren, no soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre, mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene, lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Soy el negro del jarabe, una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Baby le llegan, el negrito claro, ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow, Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Pumping I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Titans. The Titans look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. Now a ball rolls softly to second, right to him. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
The second baseman, Whit
Merrifield next to hit, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack him in the mouth right in the first inning. 3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Next up, Roberto Clemente, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in, as he's been getting on all season long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Minor has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A look now the pitch, and there he goes towards second, and this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound on to first, and they get the double play.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez. Popped him up. McCovey is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Kansas City. At the plate now is Chipper Jones, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
So next to hit is Mike Piazza. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 2-1 to Piazza. One out, nobody on. Two and two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tony Gwynn is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Digging in next, Tony Gwynn, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield scoops it up. The second for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Into the box, Michael Taylor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Next to hit is Whit Merrifield. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that retires the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Royals.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all.
So here is Ken Griffey Jr. Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Now into the box, Willie McCovey is fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Griffey Jr. gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is on the ground over to first. One there, back to first, and mercy. Their third double play in 3 innings. And again, there are 2 away.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speed threat, Craig Biggio. Miners ready. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler, as we begin the top of the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Hunter Dozier is on deck. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. 1 out and a runner on second base. Count remains 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done, force out anywhere now.
So first and second with 1 down, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Stepping up is Kelvin Gutierrez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 1-1. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, here is Frank Thomas, grounded out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now. Here's the 3-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. Sure, you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Chipper Jones. Now a ball lined to the left side. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Ball.
Misses, ball 2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Mike Piazza would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Go in the top of the 5th, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two down.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the left
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Line to the right side, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 2 out, nobody on. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they throw up the stop sign at 3rd as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. Chopped weakly up the first base line.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Jacob Junis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Jacob Junis.
Now at the plate is Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in once again is Tony Gwynn. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, here is Ken Griffey Jr., a base hit in his first trip. Win, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First baseman, number 44.
So next to bat will be Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this better pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Barry Larkin waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Taylor. But he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Plate now, Barry Larkin. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Juan Marichal takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Juan Marichal.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in is Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez down the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps Big Frank.
That last at-bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of play. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Tony Gwynn waits on deck. Thomas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in will be Tony Gwynn. Runner in scoring position with Sutan. Gwynn. 1-1. Here it is. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Thomas is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Junior.
Jesse Kahn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 32, Jesse.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's now 6-3.
There's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. And that misses. 2-1. Action in that Casey pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 2-1 home is taking ball 3. Craig Biggio would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hahn gets the sign. Needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Left side, but well foul. 3 runs already home here. And he lost it here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He bounced out last time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now that.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
1-1. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Taylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Griffey. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With Merrifield next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. Popped him up. McCovey has room in foul territory. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Josh DeMont gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Barry Larkin, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
High in the air down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
At the plate now, Roberto Clemente heading out toward shallow right. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Thomas, singled in his last at-bat. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Popped up. Dozier camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next, it'll be Mike Piazza, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, last time through, was a base hit. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Hunter Dozier. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Greg Holland will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
And stepping in, Tony Gwynn. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. 1 down. Ready to take his hacks again. Ken Griffey Jr. blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, man, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting.
Next up, Willie McCovey. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Carlos Santana will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, it'll be Kelvin Gutierrez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. This is skied into short left center. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Titans will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Titans with a division best 102nd team win. Juan Marichal records his 14th winning decision of the season. Eric Gagne wraps it up for the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
My name came alive. At the same time, I played my got mad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs. Come 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me, ULT embedded in my G.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Greg Maddux turned in a great complete game effort as the Titans picked up the win against the Royals 8-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Nats 5-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 21-7. The D-backs combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. Joe Kelly had his first victory of the year, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Texas Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. Gio Urshela was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 3-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. The Atlanta Braves smacked 15 team hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 12-0. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. Jose Altuve totaled 3 hits while driving in 4 as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Oakland Athletics went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Hey. Uh-huh.